All right, guys. Appreciate all the views and all that recently on. A guy brought up yesterday that expense, basically what he was saying is expense is so high. Maybe doing partners would be a good idea. And all I got to say to that is no. Okay. Thanks for watching the video. No, I'm just kidding. Let me explain why. I've done partners in the past. With wolf trapping, the wolf trapping community, the egos are so big, the pride is so huge. Most of them are on Facebook, and they got to have a big post and talk about their wolf trapping on the Facebook because it makes them feel good about themselves and all of that. I'm suspecting. I don't know. But here's the deal with partners. One, there's a lot of money involved with wolf trapping, a lot of money going out. And when catches are made, there's a lot of money coming in. For instance, I average about $2,000 per wolf. 10 wolves, that's $20,000. You take your expenses out of that, I may make $10,000 off of that. So you're trapping together. You got two different ideas about wolves, two different ideas about how to go about it. One guy might show up and he only have a dozen traps. The other guy has 10 dozen traps. Another thing is when you're not trapping, is that person talking? Is he sitting in the bar bragging about the day he had wolf trapping? And there'd be another guy over there in the corner listening in, or animal activists. There's too much of that going on. Let me think, what else? Reason no. Train's coming through, let me turn this off. In this day and age, there's no such thing as loyalty anymore. I have thought many times, I've had a few friends up here and they ended up not being and very unloyal people. As soon as you turn your back, they are running their mouth. So that's another reason. You don't want to trap with someone that is not loyal to you 100%, especially with my stump I'm sitting on is hurting my ass, especially with wolf trapping. I've had partners before in the past, just a couple times in my life, like coon trapping and stuff like that around Illinois and whatnot. And even with $5 coon, it doesn't work out, you know. So you imagine a $2,000 wolf. Another thing is does that partner cut corners? You know, I trap a lot of private ground. No way in hell am I gonna bring somebody on my private ground that I can't trust. Let's say I get hurt or something like that and I can't be on the trap line or something like that and they're gonna run it by themselves. Can I trust them on that private ground? You guys, it's a different era. I'm seeing it more and more with the younger generation. It's a selfish time we live in, and it's horrible. You're better off having a very small circle of friends than having a whole bunch of friends, and that's just how I live my life. There is one man in my life I would trap with, and his name's Scott Ramsey. He would drop all his commitments to help me out. He would literally drive 6 hours if I needed him right now. Scott Ramsey is one loyal man to me, and he's a hell of a trapper. And another thing with Scott, he don't need, I hate to say this, maybe I shouldn't say it, but he's not hurting as far as financially or whatever. I would never really probably go trap with a guy that is completely broke either. Take it for what you what you want. I don't care. But because there's a lot of expense and you end up carrying them. So I don't mean to sound doom and gloom, but it's just the world that we live in, and it sucks. So trapping partners, unless it's one man that I know very well, and that's Scott. That's the only person. I got one other guy. I would let him run my trap line if I needed him to. But that would be about it. Partners are tough, man, you guys, and I hope nobody gets butt hurt over this, but I have been burnt in the past, and that's just the way it is. I don't even think I was gonna start taking some people on trapline, like trapline adventures and stuff like that, but I'm not gonna do that anymore. You know, just gonna be by myself and roll by myself. Too much drama out there in the wolf trapping community. I hate it. That's why I really kind of stopped going to conventions and stuff like that, and hanging out. It's just so much ego, so much ego. It's sick. So anyways, hey, bait crib's going up. It's getting hot. I'm done for the day. You guys have a great Sunday. Laters.